Hey everybody, before you watch the video, click subscribe. Would you please, pretty please? It would help us at Soul Boom so much. Click subscribe. I want to talk a little bit about cryptocurrency because I bring that up in my book, Soul Boom. Heard of it? And crypto started in the same way. You yourself referred to crypto as coming out of like Occupy Wall Street. It was this whole idea of like, we're going to make a currency that's not beholden on any central banks or any wars or anything happening on the national realm. People are going to be able to just trade just like seashells when they were, fishermen in the Iron Age and the Bronze Age. And it's going to be so great for those farmers in Sierra Leone because they have a phone and they'll just trade. There's no central bank. They don't have to write a check. They don't have to have a minimum deposit, et cetera, like that. And it was like, again, this world of possibilities. And there were a lot of dreamers that started. And then, of course, what happens? Well, because our systems are built on greed and one-upsmanship, and altruism is kind of like seventh on the list of human endeavor, crypto became the biggest pump and dump scandal in human history.
Yeah, partly. But there's other reasons for that, too. It's true. The crypto pump and dump recapitulated 30 years of internet history in like 18 months.
Okay.
Right? We got to see it happen. And I was hoping this time.
So it's the same thing as the internet. It was like a mirror. It was like a shorter-lived mirror.
A little recapitulation, right?
Mm-hmm.
A teeny. And I was hoping that it would happen so fast and so visibly that people would go, now I recognize this pattern.
Yeah,
now
there's a pattern here, right?
This is what they do, right? But there's a very specific thing that happens in digital spaces, and it's hard for people to grok this. Digital spaces are prone to abstraction, right? They're prone to going meta. So you think about like the stock market. Stocks are not products. Stocks are meta pieces of companies. Derivatives are meta pieces of stocks. Derivatives of derivatives. So you can keep going meta on it. So the internet happened. People originally in the dot-com boom, they invested in internet companies that had things. After the dot-com crash, the new product of the internet—
This was 2001?
Yeah. The new product of the internet was no longer actual internet companies. It was internet stocks, right? You're buying the symbol system, the meta thing, or derivatives on those stocks. When crypto came around, the actual value of crypto is this blockchain, which can coordinate transactions and trust between people, or in my parlance, it's substituted for trust between people, which is not, we need to engender trust, not substitute for it. It was secure. But what did people do with these blockchains? They bet on the blockchains themselves through the tokens. Right? So it wasn't about the Bitcoin blockchain negotiating transactions with people. It was, how can I bet on which one of these blockchains is going to dominate? And you buy tokens. And it's like, and then when tokens didn't make sense to people, oh, well, let's call them NFTs. So now you're buying a token, but it's a picture of a monkey, right? It's a picture. You're buying, it's art. It's art. Oh, and I'm supporting all these artists. That's what I'm really here to do.
That's really why, yeah, that's fantastic. The Soul Boom Podcast. Subscribe now on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever else you get your stupid podcasts.